We're technically live, so mind your P's and Q's. Connected, started, people watching, let's see, and yeah, we're good.
Are we on?
We are on.
Hey everybody, everybody's here. Welcome to our weird live stream today. We are in the middle of getting these books signed. Look at all these books involved.
Oh,
And we got a phone call.
Yeah, did it mess up the...
No, I think we're good.
We're still live.
Yeah, okay. So we're phone call.
Yeah, I'm putting
But here we are. We're sitting here. We've got thousands of books to sign, and we're in the middle of doing it. And come on over. I'll show you. Here we are. So it's there we go. There's the signed book. There's the book itself. And for those of you that haven't seen it, it's really come out. We're very happy with it. All my animals, design work, character design, all kinds of stuff in here from, probably the last 20 years or so. And then it goes down the line, and we got Vedanta putting them into sleeves, and we have my father, Marshall, putting them into boxes. Say hi, Dad.
Hi there.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
Yeah. And by the way, you can still get in on the pre-order. There's about 5 more hours left. It ends at 5 p.m. tonight. So if you want a signed copy.
Yeah, so if you want one of these, if you want a signed copy like I'm doing now, it's not too late. My hand's about to fall off. We've been doing this for a few days now. But it's worth it. And but we thought we'd do a quick live stream today, maybe about 20 minutes or so, just to show you what we're up to. Maybe take a few questions.
Yeah, let me see if I can find some questions here.
Yeah. But we've got, you should go out in the garage and show them the pallets in the garage.
How's your hand doing? That's the first question I've got.
My hand is actually doing pretty good. I'm holding my pen nice and loose. My signature isn't actually changing too bad. That was my biggest fear, was that my signature was going to change. It's changed a little bit from the signature that's on the book. You can see on the book, that's when I used to actually take the time to write my signature. Well, this is what my signature is now. So it's changed a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, you know what else? We should also tell them we've still got our art challenge going.
Exactly. I was gonna get to that actually. So the art challenge is still happening. For those of you that aren't familiar with what we put out there last week, we have an art challenge out there, and it is the drama of nature. I want to see you guys put together. It could be digital. It could be traditional. I want you to use reference. I want to see the reference that you've used. And I want you to depict the drama of nature any way that you can interpret that. It doesn't have to be wildlife. It can be just landscape. But I want to feel the drama in some form or another. And then you can go to creatureartteacher.com
/Mac. I just had
/Mac, M-A-C, to get the form for that. And we're going to, next week, I'm going to pick probably the top 10, maybe the top 15. I'm going to go through them all during the live stream, and then I'm going to pick the winner. And the winner gets an iPad.
iPad Pro, an Apple Pencil, plus a 1-year membership to Creature Art Teacher.
Absolutely. So it's a good deal.
Let's see if we got any questions. Dustin, are you happy that you don't have to scan all these books?
Thank gosh.
And Dustin's been actually putting everything in the sleeves as well, but he got recruited as cameraman for this.
Yeah, it's been all hands on deck. I'm running the stream right now, but this isn't. Let's see if we got any good questions here.
But not only, and it's not just the big art art book that we're signing, because also, right over here, I've got my 100 drawings. And this is the smaller of the two books, and it's 100 of my drawings, ink drawings, put together in book form. Lots of animals and like I like to draw. and just signing them right here, right on that first page. There we go.
Here's a question. Who has the high score on Miss Pac-Man? I saw it in the corner. I think Vedanta has the
I
correct.
think right now I do. But Selena's, I think she's going to try to knock me off.
Selena is her sister.
Nick's lovely wife.
How many markers do you think you're going to go through? Cora on Facebook asks.
I think, well, we've gone through, I'm on my 4th marker so far, and I'm just over 1,000 signatures. The markers last for about 250 signatures or so. So, I don't know, do the math, and we've got several thousand that we have to do. Probably 10 or 15, maybe even 20. But it's
Thank you for turning them around.
it's
Oh, yeah.
it's been really
make it a
cool,
little
and
bit easier.
it's one thing to
Yeah.
know we got some, you know,
This last
the book has been popular, but to actually see it, to physically see the number of books and to sign it, it's a whole other. Go on out to the garage, show them the stuff in the garage.
Before you do that, question from Donji on Facebook. How does it feel having the whole family on board doing all?
I love it. It is so cool. We've got 3 generations here helping out, and it's fantastic. I absolutely love it.
We're going to go, I'll leave Dustin here outside of the garage. Follow me, everybody.
Hopefully the signal's still good.
It should be.
Left?
I think 7.
7 out of 9, right?
Yes. So we're going to be here a while.
Probably at least a week, if not longer.
But everybody, we want to thank you for your patience for sure, because we know it's taken a while.
Yeah, the whole backup. Well, first of all, it took a while getting the books out of town. The big blockade, basically, or the bottleneck in the harbor there in Los Angeles, that was huge. But we got them now, and our next big hurdle after getting everything signed and boxed and labeled is getting them mailed. Then we just got to get them to the mail, the post office.
Someone says, I feel bad for your postman.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're working on that, getting them mailed out in the most efficient manner. But I like the look of the silver pen on that black paper.
Contest question. Does the image have to be the result from one particular reference, or can it be composed of many different references?
You can do it any way you want. It can be composed of any number of references. Matter of fact, I would encourage you, I don't want to see reference that's just copied verbatim. I want to see you use the reference to help you create something completely unique. So, because that's how I do it, and that's how I'm always trying to push with you guys, is that your reference should just be a starting point. It's just a place to help you with anatomy or lighting ideas or things like that. But really, it's up to you to take that and really make the painting your own.
I think we should, if we can, let's flip through the book a little bit more, a little slower, just to show. We don't have to show the entire book, but I think it might be worth just to mix it up.
Sure, let's do it. So the book opens with one of my little sketches for my sketchbook. This is a very special sketch for me because this is when I was up in Alaska sketching grizzly bears in the wild for Brother Bear. And so I just wanted to put that in there like that. This is an Earth Day image that we did this past year. And then it goes, and we have the dedication to all those who strive to put some beauty back into the world. And then I'm very honored to have a foreword written by my friend Don Hahn. Don is a producer of The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast. He did Maleficent recently. He's done a lot of different things. And he's really involved with the Disney documentaries with all the animals, the chimpanzees, the lions, all those. that Disney has done. And he's been a great friend to us for years and years. So I asked him to write the foreword, and he obliged. So I'm very honored.
Someone wants to know, does the, or first of all, someone says, I love the silver on the black background. That looks great. And then someone wants to know, or it's Martin actually on Facebook wants to know, do sketchbook sketches count as reference?
Absolutely, they can. Yeah. That's a good question, actually.
And I think our signal might be hiccuping a little bit.
What's that?
I don't know. I'm just seeing little hiccups.
Well, we got good strength, so.
You know what? I have a really good idea. Why don't you do a little sketch in the back page of this one, and it's randomly just
Oh,
one.
to see who it goes to? That's a cool idea.
I said put a sketch in the back of this one and just stick it in the pile.
Oh, that's a
and
great
somebody
idea.
randomly
I love
gets
it. Let's do it.
Right?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, let's do this.
So you can see it's got, like, these are two traditional animal paintings that I did. This one's in watercolor, this one was in oil. But then in the next page, we go to some of my character design I did for Disney, and this is a digital painting. So one of the things I love about the book, the way that Nick kind of conceived it, and we worked together, but Nick really put it together, is the way that he grouped the artwork. You know, a lot of stuff from my design work on film, and then we'd switch over, and then it switches over to animal work, and kind of jumps around in that way. And it really gives you a good smattering of kind of what I do and how I do it.
Yeah, I wanted to spend a little time with each sort of topic for a little bit, and then okay, on to the next thing. And then,
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
And it's a good mix of digital and traditional.
All right, why don't I do it right on the front, under the
Yeah.
signature?
Yeah.
So
All right, so
Yay!
somebody's gonna get this.
Don't know
We don't know who.
someone says that was such a great idea she thought of. People are saying, "Oh no, it's book spoilers! Don't spoil more." Dude, it's a big book. There's over 250 pages on the big book, and the other book I think is 100. At least there's 100 drawings, so it's at least
Yeah.
50 pages.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
How's the audio coming out? Is it coming up good?
The closer he is to the phone, the better.
Right.
So I'm drawing in reverse. I'm trying to give it a little bit of. There we go.
People are like, I'm already jealous of whoever gets this one.
You just watch that. The person commenting ends up getting the book. It's like, I'm so jealous that somebody's going to get that book. Sure enough. Oh, I got the book.
Aaron, have you ever been to Tanzania to the Ngorongoro crater?
Ngorongoro crater.
The Ngorongoro crater.
I've never been to the Ngorongoro crater. I have been to Tanzania. I went to Tarangire National Park. So there we go. There's our personal little lion remark in there.
Nice. So, all the boxes back there are all empty ones.
Yeah.
And these ones are from today?
Filled, yeah.
Yep. And those are empty as
Pretty much
well.
not full.
No, those are pretty much.
All these are full,
Well, no, below.
or most of these.
So, this down is all actually taped and
Oh, these
packed
were
and
from
ready,
yesterday.
ready to ship. Like
Yeah.
all these, yeah. They're low. But yeah. Lots of books.
Lots of books and
I want to,
boxes.
I know we're kind of caught up and we're kind of out of sorts in the way we're doing everything, but I want to make sure I mentioned our partner that we partnered up with for this art contest, cashforyourmac.com. These guys have been really, really great, and they really want to give back to the young people, students, aspiring artists, and that's why we've kind of fostered this relationship with them. And I just want to make sure that you guys are aware of that. It's cashforyourmac.com. And one of the things that they're really great, what's great about them is that, you know, Nick and I are very much Mac users, and we really stand behind them. But we know that they're actually very pricey. And so the guys at Cash for Your Mac, they refurbish Macs and are able to sell them at a much more reasonable price than say a new one. But they're just as good, and they're guaranteed. And this is something Nick and I have been striving for. For the website is almost kind of a one-stop shop where for education, where you can come in and not just get the education and the lessons that we're trying to give you guys, but you can get discounts on software such as TV Paint and also hardware, so such as Apple with Cash for Your Mac. So we're slowly getting there, and we're really excited about that.
You want to say hi to the internet, Rivers?
Rivers!
And
With a donut in hand.
Yeah. That's my son, everybody. Speaking of our sponsor on the giveaway, we've got our second quality question.
Oh,
We're
good.
gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's do our quality question.
And that question that we got this week is, let me make sure it shows up on the screen here. There's a little bit of a delay. What type of scenes do you most enjoy animating the most? Funny, sad, fighting scenes, etc. What do you like the most?
I like really dramatic scenes, and so funny obviously is always fun, and I've done a lot of that with Roger Rabbit. But the big dramatic scenes, whether it's an argument or someone being sad, I mean, it can be any kind of emotional, heartfelt scene. That's something that I really enjoy. First of all, you have to immerse yourself into it. But you also, it's when you pull it off and you get that emotion to come across in the way that you want it to come across, it is so satisfying. And in animation, animators, it's an old cliche, that we're actors with pencils, but I really believe that. And I love acting. I've taken a lot of improv classes and acting classes, and I just apply it through animation instead. And it's a lot of fun.
I think we should do a sketch in one of the 100 drawings books since we got a little time.
Okay.
If you're on board.
Let's do it. We'll do this one a little more cartoon oriented.
In case you thought you were getting close to being done or not.
Oh yeah, I can start with quality.
Let's see if we got any other questions we can get to. Oh, Marcos asks, where can I purchase a copy of the books? Well, I'm putting the URL up on the screen. You've got until 5 p.m. tonight to guarantee that you get a signed copy.
Actually, hold off on this for a second, Vedanta.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just bumping the table.
Oh, sorry.
It's all
You
right.
go to creatureartteacher.com/books. You can pre-order either of these books, and that ends at 5 p.m. tonight. I think we got about 5 hours on that file. The price goes up at that time too. So
get it while it's hot. It's so hot. It's burning my finger.
Who knows? Maybe we'll do another couple of these bonus sketches and throw a few surprises in there.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Every once in a while.
The urge shows.
There we go. Boom. Every once in a while, just randomly. Here we are.
So what the whole process is they have pallets arrived in the garage. They came over on the ship. We bring them in here. We quality control and check each book. We've been really fortunate. There have been very few that have been damaged during the shipping. We had a couple with some gnarled up pages, and so we sat those aside.
You want to show one of those examples?
They'll get the idea. I don't think we need to. But basically, we check the books, make sure they're good, and if they're good, they go to Aaron to sign, and then they go down there to be packed and shipped. And we're just doing it assembly line style.
Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have questions about, that might want to do their own book, and have questions about what printer did we use?
So we used printninja.com. They've been tremendous to work with. The books really are incredible. It's hard to tell them probably on the stream, but there's a spot varnish on here that we had done. I mean, this is a heavy duty coffee table book. The quality's been excellent. I know what Aaron's been most excited about is the color reproduction has been incredible.
The color is exact.
You know, the 100 Drawings book is great too. And it's a lighter weight paperback book, and it's, you know, and the book came out perfect. You know, we haven't had any knock on.
One of the things I got really excited about that Nick came up with, this was a Nick idea. I thought this was super cool. Let me sign this first.
And I'm sorry we're not getting to a ton of questions. I'm just trying.
You can see we've got all the imagery in here. But as you guys know, I've got a YouTube channel, and I put out, you know, a lot of these images I created live. And so if you go to the back of the book, when you get to the back of the book, there's QR codes throughout. And we got pages of QR codes. And those are the illustrations in the book where it'll take you to the actual making of that painting, of that illustration. And I've never seen that in an art book before, and I just thought that was a really cool idea to do that. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've got about 48 of the paintings in the book that you can go and follow. So there you go.
But we don't want to show the whole book.
No, here you go. There's the whole book.
Somebody's gonna grab that and just slow-mo it.
Are you sending them alphabetically, asking for a friend whose name starts with A, says Abraham? Very simple.
We are sending them out in the order that they were
Ordered?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
We're also trying to balance that with getting the assembly line working the most efficient way possible.
yeah, we expect to have all the books out soon. You know,
Very soon.
we're chugging right along.
Chugging,
Chugging.
chugging and trucking.
Trucking.
Trucking
Keep
right
on
along.
trucking.
And I believe lunch just arrived.
Hi.
Oh, there you go. So anyway, we just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know what we're doing. This isn't going to be a really long stream. Matter of fact, I'm going to wrap it up. But I want to remind you about the art contest for next week. You've got another week left, and it's the Drama of Nature. Go to creatureartteacher.com/Mac for more information and the submittal form. I want to see your reference that you use. I want you to use reference, and I want you to depict the drama of nature. You interpret that any way you want. And next week on our live stream, I'm going to pick the top 15, and we'll show them. And then I want to pick the winner out of that. So I hope you guys have a great week. You can tell what our week is cut out to be because we've just scratched the surface. So we've got at least 4 or 5 days left of this. But we couldn't be happier. We got the books and we're getting them out to you guys. So I hope you have a great week.
Hi.
One other thing, while we're doing this, we're also multitasking. Tony Cipriano is across the
Oh,
street
yeah.
filming his Making Monsters and ZBrush course. So if you go over to creatureartteacher.com, you can order that. I don't have a slide for it. But
Yeah, Tony Sobrano just happens to live across the street.
Just so happened.
Yeah. And so he's doing his ZBrush course. We've got David Coleman, who's starting his next drawing course with us. Today he's starting filming for that. And we've got Armand Serrano, who we've received all the footage from, and we're editing that. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up in the next month or two.
And can I mention about the photos?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, so happy to announce that the photo packs have been
Approved?
finalized, approved, and so now it's just a matter of figuring out the right day to release them. So
Yep.
it'll be sometime either next week or the week after.
We're
So
going to pull together some graphics and get that all set up, and we'll get that out in the next few weeks.
very exciting.
There's a bunch of ice. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. Go on out there, put some beauty back in the world. We're going to try to get these books to you as soon as we can, and we will talk to you later.